Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my experience living in America. Yes, I came to America when I was either 9 or 10 years old. I didn't really know much about the country, and it felt foreign to me. And my first experience being in America was seeing white people because I never thought that actually I saw white before, but seeing white people I never really thought they existed, and they look like aliens to me. The food was kind of weird. At first, I never liked American food. It was kind of nasty and The schooling, the education system in America was good. It could have been better with really helping those who having trouble in school. I feel like one of the problems in the education system with schools is education system is that they leave kids behind. Like some kids, like if they see that they're struggling, they don't try to help them really improve. They just leave them. And I felt like I didn't have any support when it comes to education or doing well. I did improve as time go on, but then I started to fall off in high school and lost focus. But eventually, I did graduate out of high school, elementary, middle, and high school. Um, I think I repeated a grade, fourth grade. That's why I graduated at 18 from high school. But the education system is not. It could be better. Like especially when it comes to how they treat some people. Like from my experience with I was in special ed, they treated me kind of dumb, like I was stupid, and I didn't like that's what I'm trying to say, that the education system is a little bit flawed. Like if you're gifted, they treat you better, but when you're dumb and stupid, they treat you like shit. So there's that no kids left behind is not true. There are kids are left behind in the education system. So I understand why students drop out of high school, teenagers drop kids drop out of school because it doesn't help for shit. Um the food was nasty. The people were friendly. Some were very mean. The black people were very mean. The white people, from my experience, was nice. There was one white lady that was very mean and seemed kind of racist. She accused me of stealing, and I didn't steal. Um, what else? I got to go to different countries, different states. Maryland, Washington D.C., parts of Virginia, New York, and so it was really interesting. Florida was really nice and sunny, and it was really nice. And um, I did graduate college, but I didn't really use my degree, so it was pretty much useless. I had some jobs that didn't work out. Some were toxic. I worked in a transportation job and those were toxic as hell. Um, the the driver really wasn't helpful at all and was always rushing me, and so I ended up quitting. I had jobs where it didn't work out. I got fired, so maybe I made some mistakes, but I feel like I didn't do anything wrong. But the other jobs I did well in, like I was a tutor, and I did well until they let me go. But not like fired. I hope not. Six Flags I did okay. Walmart was okay, but it was toxic. Um, so I had a lot, but my experience in America it's been I had some challenges because I was African. People would always make fun of me, and it really caused me to hide in my shell, and it made it difficult to make friends. Nowadays, being African is cool, but back then it wasn't cool. It was lame, and it really affected me. But I'm glad that Africans are appreciated now. So I don't the racism I did with experience extreme racism from black people, as especially making fun of my accent. With white people, some, but majority of white people were very friendly. Some were kind of assholes, but most were very friendly. That's why I prefer to be with more. The Latinos were cool, So I like that diversity. There was more diversity in the United States, and it's interesting. And yeah, uh, I like that there's places that people like in Nigeria. Like if you're homeless, you pretty much in the bridge. Not saying that you there are homeless people that live in the bridge, but here if you're homeless, you can have shelter, and they'll give you free food, and there's food pantries. Unlike in Nigeria, I don't know if they have that. So that what else? I love that they're open to their support for LGBTQ. Um, I love that the LGBTQ don't discriminate. Um, um, yeah, uh, yeah. That's my experience. Bye.